You can design, build, and test equipment, make new friends, and talk to other hams from different parts of the world. Talk to astronauts about the International Space Station. There are many contests, fun activities, and radio sports organized for amateur enthusiasts. They bounce signals off the moon and back, talk to other hams through one of several satellites in space, help during disasters for emergency communication. During disasters, when there is a disruption in normal communication, ham comes to the rescue. Amateur radio stations act as the first line of communication during disasters. In recent times, ham played a very significant role during the Nepal earthquake of 2015, during heavy rains in Kerala in 2021. It helped to save lives. It helped people to inform their loved ones about the condition. Under extreme circumstances, very efficient amateur radio communication was provided by hams during Uttarakhand floods, Aila cyclone, Krishna floods, and many other natural or man-made calamities in the country. Amateur radio is both a service and also a hobby activity. Ham enthusiasts participate in many events. One such event is the fox hunt. Several clubs across India organize fox hunt in which participants search for a hidden transmitter around the city. In simple words, it can be said that it is like a chore police game. In 2005, a fox hunt was carried out in Matharan in Mumbai. It is listed in the 2006 Limca Book of Records under entry most ham radio operators on a fox hunt. Ham radio operators can work only in certain frequencies. Amateur radio frequency allocation is done by the national telecommunication authorities, whereas globally, the International Telecommunication oversees how much radio spectrum is set aside for amateur radio transmissions. The list of frequency ranges is called as band allocation. As you can see, there are many bands ranging from medium frequency to super high frequency. We can only receive signals, but we'll need a license and a call sign for legally transmitting on ham radio. There are around 22,000 license users in India. There are two categories of license: restricted grade, which permits the use of medium power, and a general grade, permitting the use of higher power. Along with the license, every ham gets a unique call sign with which he identifies himself on the air. No two operators will have the same call sign. A call sign looks like this: VU2RG. VU represents the country code. All the hams in India have their country code beginning with VU. Here 2 represents the license grade. For general grade license, it is 2, and for restricted grade, it is 3. And RG is the unique identifier. A directory of all hams and their call signs are listed in a book called a call book. The great legendary actor Amitabh Bachchan has an amateur radio license with the call sign VU2AMY. Now, seeing the fun and uses of becoming a ham radio operator, we should definitely become one. And from morning, many of you have been asking, what should we do to get a ham license? So there is an examination for that. Amateur Station Operator Certificate, or ASOC, is the examination that needs to be passed. The examination consists of a 100 marks question paper, 50 marks related to basic radio or electronics theory, and 50 marks related to amateur radio rules and regulations. The duration of exam will depend on what type of license you're appearing for. All the information about the exam can be obtained from Saral Sanchar website. Saral stands for Simplified Application for Registration and Licenses. Application fee of 100 rupees needs to be paid, and exam can be conducted in your own town if there are sufficient number of applicants. To appear for the exam, you should be about 12 years and an Indian national. There is no specific educational background that is necessary. With a restricted grade license, you can operate at 10 watts power in VHF band and 50 watts power in UHF band. The duration of exam will be of 1 hour, and you need to score a minimum of 50% in each section of the written exam. And there is no requirement of Morse code knowledge in restricted grade. With a general grade license, you can operate at 25 watts in VHF band and 400 watts in UHF band. General grade license allows you to make radio telegraphy transmission. The duration of exam will be of 2 hours, and you'll need to score a minimum of 50% in each section of the written exam and 60% overall to be eligible for the license. And in general grade exam, you'll also need to clear a 10-minute practical test on Morse code, sending and receiving. This is to examine the candidate's proficiency in sending and receiving Morse code. License will be awarded on successfully passing the exam. To get the license for 20 years, 1,000 rupees needs to be paid. And to get it for lifetime, you'll need to pay 2,000 rupees. And now let's look at some general trivia. Radio amateur mentors are called as Elmer. There are few codes used in ham radio, like 88 means love and kisses. CUL stands for see you later. OM stands for old men, and YL stands for young lady. You can use this in your daily life and also as a code language. I hope I was able to give an insight into ham, its uses, and how you can become one. Thank you, 73. And 73 again means best regards in our very own ham language. Thank you.